Russ. Yeah, it's a continuation from the video of yesterday. So you might be wondering, after this Prospect Heights trail we talked about the Instagram giveaway thing. Where am I taking you now? You hear all this popping? That's from all the gravel that's been pushed off to the bike section of this road. This is supposedly a bike lane. But yeah, they don't sweep this, they sweep the main roads. So sometimes we get a lot of gravel and pops on your wheels and tires. In this area is a commercial property area. This is just various companies out here. So I figured, let's ride it. They do have a bike lane here, so you can see the different things. I'll show you. I'll just grab the camera again, like I usually do. Show you the sides of some areas. I don't know these companies. It's just different companies out in this industrial park. We can go straight or we can turn. Let's turn. We'll take a right here. Let's see where this goes. You guys have industrial parks, I'm sure, right? Well, we are out in Mount Prospect at this point. In some industrial park in Mount Prospect. Show you some of these companies. Some of the different views. You see, you just grab the camera, angle it a little bit, let you guys see it. Here's something that's being built. Don't know what's going on up here. Got this huge crane thing. Yeah, some more buildings are coming up here. I guess these are manufacturing locations because they're fairly big buildings. Or they could be warehouses. I have no idea. I hear things popping on my wheels and my tires. It's just pebbles and everything. Those are the things that'll probably pop your tire. This is Comcast over on this side. That's your cable television company. Yeah, just a nice leisurely ride through an industrial park. So my battery's doing pretty good. I've already ridden, how far have I ridden here? Oops, let's see. 12.4 miles since yesterday's ride, which would be today's ride for me. It's the same ride. 12.4 miles. And yeah, I'm not tired. Nothing really tires me out on the bike because I don't always pedal. And I do use a higher pedal assist when I do. And then I throttle too on top of it. So yeah, I mentioned before, I don't use my bike really for exercise. I use it more for getting me from place to place and keeping my knees moving for my replaced knee. Because I can't really pedal as hard as you can. And so I take it easier when I do pedal. I usually throttle. You'll see I'm throttling up here after I do a stop at the stop sign or my rolling stops at the stop sign. I'll usually throttle pretty hard to get me started up again so I don't fall off the bike when I'm slowing down and stopping. And then I'll ease up on the throttle. I'm trying to do a lighter throttle today, so because I'm not in it for going for speed today. I'm just doing an easy ride today. All right, this is going to empty me out into I think that's, I don't know what road that is. Is that Wolf Road? I think it's Wolf Road. Let me turn around here. Yeah, I don't usually like doing a U-turn, but we have enough space to be able to do it. Hard U-turns is kind of tough for me here. Fall off the bike easy that way. Yeah, we'll head back. Maybe we'll look at the other section of this industrial park. Yeah, I'm riding easy today. I did bring 2 batteries in case I need a second battery, but you know, I'm doing so easy that I'm not going to even use up 1 battery, I don't think. Alright, let's take this road here. I think he's turning right as well. But he saw me, so he stopped and waited for me to pass before he made his right turn, which is good. That's what he should do. Yeah, this whole thing is just industrial park. I mean, they have a bike lane. I'm thinking probably maybe they're thinking that the people who work here might bike to work, so they give them a bike lane. I mean, this is not a lane that I would say, oh, this is a sight to see. We need to take this bike route, bike route around the industrial park. I don't think so. It has to be for people who work in this area who might want to bike here instead. You know, if they actually made more bike lanes like this, yeah, there'd be more people out biking. I mean, you're not protected from the cars, obviously, but still, the cars should know to stay off the bike lane section. That gives you some type of protection. All right. So let's see what's going on here. We're doing some concrete work here. Things are always being built. Advancements in industrial parks. Alright, so we've done the industrial park. Where else are we going to go? Well, we've done the mall. I call it the mall, but it's really used to be an indoor mall, right? Ranhurst, remember that? It's an outdoor shopping experience now. No, we don't need to do that. We've done that before. I'm trying to think, is there a different way to head back instead of taking Prospect Heights Trail? Is there a different way to head back that's safer? And the answer probably is no. We may have to take the Prospect Heights Trail, just head back in the same general areas. What else is out here, I'm thinking? Is there anything else out in this area we haven't seen before? So I told you none of this stuff is scripted, right? I just get up on the bike and head out. And whatever I think of, that's what we talk about, and that's where we go. That's really the reality of how I ride. I don't. Okay, like if I'm going to Botanic Gardens, I know I'm going to go do the Botanic Gardens. Right? Then I know that's where I'm headed. But most of the other rides, I'm just riding around. Okay, let me tell you a story. I always have stories to tell you guys. I'm going to mention the word church again. It was at a church picnic on Sunday. Okay, sorry about that, but it's what I do. Okay, it's what happens. I'm sorry, I have to mention it. So I was at the picnic on Sunday, and of course I was talking to various people, and you know, some of the people don't really know what you do. Oh, it's this police station. Let's go this way. So I told him what I did. And I told him I had retired and that I was riding my e-bike, and then I have a YouTube channel. I think the minute you mention YouTube channel, people start picking up, your ears pick up a little bit more. Okay, wait, this police station is going to be on the main road. I'm not going to do that. All right, we're just going to head back. So anyways, so I was telling people about my YouTube channel, and many people had told me, you're the first person I actually know that actually has a YouTube channel that's gone somewhere. Yeah. I mean, people start YouTube channels, but many don't go past a certain point and then they give up, right? Because you're the first one that actually is doing it. And then when they find out that, you know, bike companies are asking me to review their bikes and stuff, and says, do you make any money from YouTube? I go, yeah, I do. That's where all those advertising things happen. You know, when they run an ad on the channel, the YouTuber makes money from that, as well as YouTube. YouTube makes money from that ad as well. We kind of split the money. And then of course these things that the bike companies give you and things. I'll take a quick swig of water here. Spilling water all over the place here. Technically you're making something from that because they give you a bike sometimes, and whatever product you're reviewing, they will give you that. So I said, yeah, I guess if you added everything up, it comes out where you're making some decent money doing this. I wouldn't say it would be something I could make a living out of, at least not at this point. But I told him I'm retired. I'm not looking at this channel as the thing that's gonna make me tons of money. Although it doesn't hurt if it does. I says, yeah, your motivation has to be right on why you start the channel, why you do it. But they've always been interested. Anyone I talk to seems to be interested in how that worked and how long it took and everything. Yeah, I tell them it takes time. It's not something that happens overnight. Some people are lucky. I mean, some people are really lucky. Within a year, they're doing really well. I told them it took me 3 years essentially to do what I'm doing right now. So I says, but it wasn't really initially started with the intent to be an e-bike channel. I says it kind of found its purpose. It found itself. I'm kind of glad it is an e-bike channel, quite frankly. It is at least, let's turn here. I don't want to go down the main street. We'll take a side street. Take a side street and then move across. But it is kind of fun when you tell people what you do. And I find out what they do too. It's not just me. I ask them what they do for a living and the like. So yeah, we get to know everybody a little bit better. That's the purpose of some of these picnic things, right? You just get to kind of meet people that you may have not met before. So, and I always give them a Russ is Right business card. Then they can watch Russ is Right if they want. They don't have to, but if they want. Couldn't cut straight through, got to go around things here. We're heading back towards Prospect Heights Trail. That's where I'm heading towards, just so you know. But like I said, that these rides tend to be more something for me to get outside and do something, go someplace, talk a little bit. Yeah, they're not scripted. Somebody asked me if it was scripted and things. I said, no, everything's right off the top of my head. I don't edit much anything out. Sometimes I have to, though. Sometimes something maybe happens technically that kind of stops me. I have to edit that section out. Usually if I edit something like that, I might put something like, sorry, the audio track ran out, or something technical happened and forced me to put a break into the video. But usually they're the full rides, straight ride from what I'm doing, what I'm seeing, what I'm saying. The one thing that I can do that you can't do, you're always looking at one straight ahead. I'm always looking around. I'm looking left, right. I'm looking for streets. Like right now I'm looking left to see if that street is something I can cut down on, and apparently not. I'm looking for a stoplight. So that was not the street. It's got to be probably the next one, I think. Now, some people mount cameras on their helmets. Never really done that. I can, I guess. But I always thought that, the back and forth movement of you seeing my head moving back and forth as I'm looking all over the place would be kind of distracting. I figured just a forward view is really the easiest view to do for everyone involved. For me and for you to see, that you don't get nauseous from all the turning and everything. But I'm looking all over the place. Oh, somebody did mention to me too, we were talking about, are we safe on our bikes, right? And he says, what are your solutions to keeping us safe? That's a good point. I never really talked about what the solutions would be. I just said, are we safe? Is this something we can do and stay safe? And I didn't give you anything other than the fact that I had a can of pepper spray with me and all that. Okay, that guy just went right through a red light. I don't do that. I wait until the light turns at least. The only time I change and go through the red light is if I've been standing there for 2 minutes, because like I said, in Illinois we have that 2-minute law. If the light doesn't change and you've been standing there for 2 minutes and nothing's happening, you can then legally go past it. I don't know. I don't think he was standing there for 2 minutes because he just rode up to that area. All right, we got the kids here, so I think we'll wait a little bit for the kids to go by. Okay. We're not going to go down where the kids are. There's too many little kids. They got daycare and stuff going on. Day camp. Day camp? Is that what they call it? I don't know. Daycare? Day camp? Summer camp. So we'll go through this way. And I think there's another area of the path that... Which way does it go? Does it go this way? Let's try here. Part of the path we've never taken before. I don't think. Yeah, we haven't gone down this way. If we go left, we end up at the driving range. I don't think we want to do that. Let's go this way. I don't want to be bothering people while they're playing golf. Okay, this is just a side road. Getting there the same way. Okay, well, we avoided the kids. That's a good thing. What were we talking about? I told you this thing is never scripted. And I have such a short-term memory, I can't remember what we were talking about. Yeah, if I get distracted on something, my mind goes off of the other thing. Okay, now I remember. How do we keep safe? Yeah, I have a can of pepper spray. I've never had to use it. It's pepper spray sitting right here. It's in a little bag. Let me pull it out here. Yeah, this one's made by Saber. It's a gel. Saber gel, pepper gel. So they've asked me, why do I carry that? I says, well, all right, let me put it back in there. I can't do it with one hand. Hold on. Hop off. Let's stick it back in here. Alright, back in it goes. Yeah, why do I have that? Well, this is the suburbs of Chicago. It's not in Chicago, but it's the suburbs of it. Yeah, we don't have a reputation for being the safest places in the world in Chicago. Suburbs may be a little bit better, but look at what happened in Highland Park. You know, you got this mass shooting and everything going on. That's, pepper spray is not going to help you in that situation. But I'm just saying, you know, there's always a bad element somewhere, and having something to protect yourself is not a bad idea. Now, after I mentioned that, everyone with guns started bringing out their comments about carrying guns and all that. I used to work in law enforcement. I was never a police officer. I was a support guy. I was a lab guy. I was an evidence technician. I collected crime scene evidence. You know, I'm the guy that collects the guns that are left behind at the crime scene. I'm the guy who fingerprints all that stuff. I'm the guy who does all the support work for it. Morning. So the question is, did I carry a gun? And my answer is no, I did not. Although at the time I was interning, I was having, the people at San Diego PD and Chula Vista PD, yeah, they have guns. But at the time, I didn't need to do it. And then when I started working full-time at the district attorney's office, we actually started questioning that because we started going into areas that's not that safe either, and we go off on our own. There's nobody there to protect us. So several of us investigative technicians were asking, should we be issued a weapon or at least allowed to carry our own? And the answer was no. Bring an investigator. So we kind of looked at it and said, well, that's another guy. I mean, you're going to tie up another personnel just to do a basic investigation, collection of evidence, taking photos, doing whatever we needed to do to prepare for court. Why don't you just let us carry a weapon? And they said, no. Bring an investigator, because that's a separate guy. You got two people there instead of one. It's safer that way. And the investigators, of course, all carry weapons. So if we didn't feel safe going someplace, we would ask for an investigator to go. Now, the women who did the job along with me, they always asked for somebody to go with them, but me, not always. Sometimes I just did it on my own. Most of the time, I just went off on my own. But I had the option to ask for an investigator to go with me if I didn't feel safe. Okay, so yeah, I didn't carry a gun. That doesn't mean I can't shoot, because I'm actually a very good shot. I did have several semesters worth of firearms training when I was training to become an evidence technician. So yeah, I know how to handle a weapon, but I don't have one. I don't own one. I don't carry one. So should you? I don't know about that. There's always legalities around that, and I know a lot of people carry concealed weapons. Yeah, I didn't want to get into that area of it on the talk, but people have mentioned it in the comments. So let me tell you my quick feeling on it. Good morning. Anytime you discharge a weapon, there's always legalities to look at, whether you're justified or not justified in doing something. Personally, I'd rather not. I'd rather find other things that would be less lethal. Just me, okay? You do whatever you want, but my feeling is, well, if you have an option, you run. That's your first line of defense. Get out of the situation. Okay, that's what I was always taught to do. Even when I was taking Taekwondo, I told you guys that's what wrecked up my knees. Just because I know how to defend myself with martial arts, just because I know how to fire a weapon, doesn't mean I have to do it. Okay. The first thing we were always taught in martial arts was this: the best way to defuse a situation is run and get out of the situation. It's true. Don't be there. And this is why I'm saying for your bikes, okay? Learn to use your throttle if you have a throttle. Learn to shift real fast if you have a mid-drive, okay? Get out of the situation. Don't hang around. If you can get out, get out. You don't need to do a confrontation. Sometimes you can't get out, all right? Sometimes you're stuck. Then you got to make some decisions at that point. You know, do you stand and fight? Do you submit? Here's my feeling on it. If someone's robbing you, submit and give them what they want. They want your bike, give it to them. They want your wallet, give it to them. Okay, it's not worth your life. So, yeah, you might lose your bike, you might lose whatever, but you won't lose your life. That's my feeling. Okay. Now, we never gotten really into political things and stuff like that, and this is starting heading in that direction. But all I'm just saying, since the question came up, how do I stay safe on my bike while I'm riding? I think it's a valid question, but I won't go into, you know, the ethical parts of things of using a weapon, not using a weapon, and all that. I'm just saying, get out of the situation as best you can first, if you can. If you can't, then you got some decisions to make. That's all I'm saying. All right. How you choose after that is your decision, you know. But for me, yeah, you won't see me hanging around. I'm getting out of there as fast as I can. Even when I was martial arts, yeah, could I handle myself? Yeah, not so much now with the bad knee. I still have my hands, but Taekwondo is mostly 70% of it is probably kicking. I'm better with my feet than I am with my hands, but I can't do that anymore with a bad knee. That's why I kind of keep thinking, yeah, I should have took Kung Fu or something, something that's more hands-oriented. Maybe not Taekwondo, maybe Karate. Karate has more hands, I think, than it does feet, really. Or something that, you know, that would be better. You know, all you martial arts guys will probably jump in now. Don't jump in on how much better your art is versus the other. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying that I can't defend myself as well now with a bad knee than I did when I had a good knee, good hips and everything. But yeah, I was always taught get up and run if you have an option. That is your best defense, really. We're not taught martial arts to actually confront and to fight in every single situation. Not like they show you in the martial arts movies, right? You will offend my school. I will fight you. Martial arts school fights. No, we don't do that. At least you shouldn't. Best thing is not to fight. Get out of the situation. All right, that's enough of that. Get me on a tangent on talk about self-defense and stuff. All right, let's cross this thing. Cross this road, don't get killed. That's the next rule. Cross the road, don't get killed. All right, I think we've talked enough for this video. Yeah, we went off on a different area than I intended to talk about. Maybe offended some of you guys again. Hopefully not. I'm sorry if I did. It's just things that come in my mind. That's all. You know, try not to go off into too much of a tangent of certain things, but sometimes it does. It goes that way. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I'll talk to you guys next time.